soon as you bring up, just like, as soon as you say the word grit, the broadcast becomes a little less professional. It's just how it works. Yeah, I know, but it's just, it takes a really... One second. Good start to the game. It's going to be a chippy game. Got to play well, and I got to, not related to the game, but I got to mention that there was a full moon. Another notable thing is we're playing on an Olympic-sized rink tonight, which means there's more width to the rink, which conditioning can be a great way of the game, and another noticeable thing is space. Plenty more space. So Canisius does a great job with using the space.
Yeah, get down to that low level, you have to go. If you take the elevator right now,
Are allowed now. Who knows? Hockey parents are always Maggie! Hey, what's
They also felt and it's looking like the top line for the Crusaders tonight will be Ryan Coyne, Vinny Morrow, and Joey Chicado, with Griffin and Piggott being the defensive pair number one. Puck in the Crusader end. They'll control behind the net. Puck along the near side boards where the Crusaders will take it out. Coyne comes up through center ice. Good play by Chicano to get it free. Coyne in alone. Looks like a little bit of a hook there, no call. It's played by LaDuca. Mattiu along the near side boards. He gets back to the point where it's kept in. There's Urban. Good play by Melligan there to bat it down. Urban brings it back up. A shot and a good save by the St. Francis goaltender. A good chance for the Crusaders early. In behind the net, it's Uzinski still. Still with the puck. And a good hit by St. Francis along the near side glass. And the puck will go out of the St. Francis end. Canisius still with possession. It's played there by Trubish. St. Francis will control beneath their own end line. Uzinski out in front. A little weird deflection. And St. Francis will cover up. As Ethan, we've seen early here and in previous games, this explosive second line of the Crusaders of Urban, Uzinski, and LaDuca. Uzinski already up to 11 points on the year. 4 goals, 7 assists. A great start for him.
Very much so. This game is starting out very aggressive. Let's see if both teams can settle down and get to their game plan.
And a big hit by St. Francis in their own end. Little misplay by the Crusader defense. Curtin in his own end. Looks like someone lost a stick. And the puck is played around, still in the Canisius end. And that is offsides. Puck just a few inches outside the blue line. As we see Coach Belcito spreading around the offense, as we see Spencer DeLeo and Ashton Curtin, 2 of the top players on this Canisius team, looking like they're taking reps on the third line tonight. So we see this emphasis on spreading around the offense, and hopefully it works out for the Crusaders. Good play there by Curtin, excuse me. Gets it up. That's Luke Braun centering the third line tonight. Out in front, Curtin a shot, a good chance. Looked like he a little missed it.
Great opportunity. Crusaders seem to be trying to get the puck in front of the net. Fastland is a big goalie, so it's going to be hard to find the spots for open shots on him. You're going to want to get the rebounds and crash the net.
Good work along the boards there by Schaefer. The puck has gotten to Braun. Still, that looked like a high stick. There it is. Good pass up by Spence. Will be controlled by St. Francis in their own end. Sent all the way down the ice. This will be icing behind the goaltender, John Seuss. Seuss comes into the game tonight with a .932 save percentage. He's 3-0 in his starts, only 5 goals against. A good outing by Seuss to start this one, and a great start to his season. Face-off in the St. Francis end. It's taken there by McCarty. St. Francis wins it. And they come out 2-on-1. An early chance for St. Francis. The shot and a goal.
What a shot.
An early goal for St. Francis on the 2-on-1. Beats Seuss over his top blocker side. Top corner. And St. Francis with a 1-0 lead as they celebrate with their team.
That goal started down in Franny's zone. They won the face-off. They got a fast break. They got puck out of the zone, and they converted. Great shot.
As again, Ethan, as we mentioned, Canisius fails to score the first goal again. Just a trend for the Crusaders that Coach Belcito surely will not enjoy, as they need to battle back in this one. McCarty working on the forecheck. St. Francis controls in their own end. They'll get it out. And through again. Here comes St. Francis again. Another shot. Handled there by Seuss. St. Francis, you can tell, using the extra space from this Olympic rink to their advantage so far in this first period.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of using the space out here. They're getting the pucks out of their zone quick, leaving Canisius trapped down in their other zone, and they're getting fast breaks. Great opportunities.
Canisius controls off the faceoff. Trubish sends it in to the St. Francis end. Puck is kept in, no offsides. Good play by Piggott there on the blue line. Puck comes around to the near side. Intercepted by Giacotto. He'll fire it back into the St. Francis end. Top line for the Crusaders out now. Morrow sends it back to Piggott. Up to Giacotto, a touch pass to Coyne, he brings it in. Doesn't have numbers. A good pass in front, and Giacotto just can't get his stick on it. Here comes St. Francis, good pass up the boards.
Another fast break.
A shot, easy save there for John Seuss, but another decent chance for St. Francis as they have controlled much of the play early in this one.
They're doing a great job of getting the pucks deep, out of their zone, leaving one of their forwards hanging high for fast breaks. Great job.
And Ethan, I talked with Ashton Curtin, Canisius forward, earlier today, and that was actually one of the keys that he mentioned to me that Canisius needed to do tonight was get pucks deep behind the St. Francis defense. So far have been unable to accomplish that. But they will bring it back up. Good move in the center ice by Milligan. Here comes Uzinski. He passes across to Urban. Still in. Schaefer. Looks like he misfired on the shot. And it's back to Milligan. Puck fired back into the St. Francis goaltender. He'll control. Kept in. Urban gets it to LaDuca. He's in alone. The shot. And a good save by the St. Francis goaltender. Good chance there. Still in. Shot for the point. And St. Francis finally controls and gets it out. A good shift there by this explosive Canisius second line as they're actually still out there. Puck is, and here they come again. Urban. Looked like he was tripped. No call. And St. Francis will regain possession. And here they come. 2-on-2. Shot fired in. Juicy rebound there. And out alone, St. Francis the shot. Just wide. The Canisius defense on their heels here early. Here comes DeLeo on the right side. He gets it in deep. Back to the Canisius point. Wrister. And no screen in front. St. Francis goaltender is able to see that easily and make the save. Goaltending tonight for St. Francis, Samuel Carrillo, number 39.
Looks like Canisius is trying to get the puck to the point. Shots on the net, and Phil bodies in front of the net.
Face-off is won by St. Francis, but they can't get it out of their own zone. DeLeo fires one to Curtin. It's broken up, and St. Francis comes back 3-on-2. The shot, stopped by Seuss. And Canisius will bring it back up. It's Luke Braun on the right side. He makes a good move in open ice. Fires it in. Still with it, Braun. Gets it over to Curtin. He'll fire it back to the point. Turnover, however, and St. Francis will come back. St. Francis coming. A great pass. Just can't control it. Still in front. And again, St. Francis with great chances early on. Canisius needs to respond and get some offense going. St. Francis still within their own zone. Or in the Canisius zone, rather, excuse me. And just as we expected, Ethan, a very fast-paced start to this one. Chances on both sides, just as we expected with the open ice.
Looks like the Crusaders are thrown off by the larger ice. Sometimes they're getting out of position. Hopefully they settle down.
St. Francis comes back in with a good shot from the slot. It goes high. Still in the Canisius end. Puck back to the point. Rister blocked in front, and Canisius will look to head back in the other direction. It's Gianni Vona. No one there on the opposite wing. St. Francis defender will control. And Chicado laying a big hit on the center, or excuse me, on the opposite side glass. Good play there by Chicado. Established a little physicality for the Crusaders. It's played in the Canisius end by Milligan. He gets it over to Trubish. And it looks like we have a stoppage.
St. Francis doing a great job of applying pressure, making it hard for Canisius to get out of their zone here.
I believe it was a high stick there by St. Francis. Puck will come in to the St. Francis end for a face-off, where it will be handled by the captain, Ryan Coyne, Morrow, and Chicado on his wings. Face-off is won by St. Francis. Morrow can't get the puck behind the St. Francis net, and they will start back out. But got in front of the net. A good save there by Seuss. He just gets over in time. It looked like a little lapse in the Crusader defense. Seuss stands tall, however. Canisius really needs to get it out of their own zone. Too much of the game so far has been played in their end. Out in front again. Seuss controls that one. Out in front, a tip and a goal. Looked like a shot from the point, a wrister. St. Francis player camped in front of Seuss. Deflection, looked like that one went 5-hole. And again, St. Francis, they're feeling it early. We can hear them and their bench. They're excited. Canisius falls down 2-0 with 8:08 left in the first period.
That was a great deflection. Canisius was having a trouble time getting it out of their zone, and he stayed consistent, stayed where he needed to be, and the puck came to him. Tipped the puck. Great play.
Great play by the St. Francis defender to get the puck on net. A little bit of luck there, and that's all you need. Canisius looks to come back up. It's LaDuca. Good play there by the St. Francis defender. Looks like we have a penalty, however, coming up. A delayed penalty out in front. Urban just going to get a stick on it. Schaefer at the point. He makes a move. Turnover to St. Francis. They will control, and we will have our first penalty of the night.
Hooking call, 2 minutes. That was a great 2-on-1 opportunity. The hooking call gives Canisius 2 minutes here. Let's see what they can do. This is a great time for them to gain momentum as they're down 2 goals early on in the game. This is big for them.
A great response after that second goal. Looked like a little more sense of urgency here from the Crusaders, as they really need to capitalize in this next 2 minutes. Put one past the St. Francis goaltender and cut this lead in half. 7:45 left in the first period. Faceoff's won by St. Francis, but LaDuca gets to it first, a good shot. Urban at the point. Pass across. Uzinski. Back to Griffin. Good play by the St. Francis defender. They can't get it out. A good shot by Urban is handled by the St. Francis goaltender, and they will send it down the ice.
Canisius needs to take their time here.
Don't force a pass. Take the easy pass and look for space.
As behind 2-0, they might be pressing a little bit, trying desperately to get one back. Still a ton of time left, however, in this game. Griffin, good move at center ice, however, looked like it was offsides. Faceoff will come outside the St. Francis end. Not the start Canisius wanted on this power play, as they will make a change. Coming in now for the Crusaders, Luke Braun, Ryan Coyne, and Spencer DeLeo. Vona controls. Looks like we actually have 4 forwards on the ice for the Crusaders right now as Ashton Curtin possibly playing the role of an extra defender. Gianni Vona looks like the only defender for Canisius right now in this power play as they look to establish more offense. Curtin at the point. He shuffles it over to Vona, back to Curtin, back to Vona. Playing catch at the blue line of the Crusaders. St. Francis, a great penalty kill so far. Coyne can't control it. Braun, a nice play to Coyne. Behind the St. Francis net, he gets over to Curtin. Sends it back to Gianni. The shot. A good save. It's still out in front. It's loose. And it's in the net. No call from the ref yet.
Ref hasn't called it yet. They're discussing it in the corner.
Huge call right here.
Premature celebration. That'll bite you in the ass if you if this isn't called their way.
And they call it a goal for the Crusaders. Looks like Luke Braun will get credit for it. And the power play for Canisius strikes a huge change in momentum in this one. And Canisius cuts the lead in half, 2-1. A little bit of a weird play there. Good shot for the point by Gianni. St. Francis goaltender made an initial good save. He just couldn't control it. Took a bounce. And it ends up in the back of the net. A little bit of a discussion there from the refs, but nonetheless, 2-1.
You couldn't tell exactly who put that in. But
I think it was Luke Braun from our best guess as he came over celebrating first to the Canisius bench. As we see the move from Coach Belcito to put 4 forwards on the ice on the power play with only 1 defender in Gianni Vona pays off as Canisius is able to score. Piggott controls for the Crusaders in their own end. Deflected there by St. Francis. Takes a dangerous bounce out in front.
looks like it hit one of the Canisius players. Good thing he's got his helmet on.
Got in the bench a little bit, so went off Uzinski's stick out of play. It's a little bit risky here. Me and Ethan, we've got no glass protecting us tonight, so
no net either.
We might be seeing a stray puck or two come over here. Shot from St. Francis. Seuss controls. And Urban starts back out. Canisius looking to tie this one up. 5:55 left in the first period. There's LaDuca. Couldn't get a stick on it, and St. Francis starts back out 2-on-2. Good hustle from Urban, eliminating the 3-on-2. Trying to get out in front. No one home. Out in front now, and they score. A great pass behind the net by St. Francis. And an unmanned St. Francis player out in front puts it top left corner past John Seuss. And St. Francis regains their 2-goal lead. As for the most part, besides the Canisius power play, they have completely dominated this one from puck drop.
Something notable, that is the second goal in the slot. Canisius is having a trouble time covering bodies in front of the net. They're leaving people open.
Has to be a little discouraging for the Crusaders. Worked so hard to cut the lead in half to 2-1. And now, just a couple minutes later, you find yourself back down 2. Can't be a good feeling on that sideline over there. Puck goes in the Canisius end. It's controlled there by Schmidt behind the Crusader net. Arid pass. Canisius, or St. Francis defender rather, falls down. However, they still control. Ooh, almost a huge open ice hit by the Crusaders, but it will be a delayed penalty. And Canisius controls, and I believe that's Vinny Morrow going to the box. Almost laid a huge open ice hit on one of the St. Francis skaters, but he just missed him and actually ended up clipping his leg. Canisius short-handed for 2 minutes. Just not the start you wanted with 5 minutes to go in the first period.
Canisius is struggling here. They got to dig themselves out of a hole here. Killing off this penalty is big for them. Get any momentum you can.
Sorry, Ethan. Broadcasting error. That's actually Joey Chicado going into the box for the Crusaders. Huge penalty kill coming up. St. Francis could potentially take a commanding 4-1 lead in this one. Face-off is won by the Crusaders. They'll look to clear. Good work by the St. Francis forecheck as they get the puck back, and it goes back to the point. They play catch along the near side. St. Francis looking patient early on. The shot. It's still loose.
Still loose.
And maybe a little bit of an early whistle from the ref, but nonetheless, Seuss stands tall, keeps the fourth one out of the net.
A minute 38 remains on the power play.
Luke Braun will take the faceoff for the Crusaders. St. Francis wins the draw. Good hustle by Spence. Just can't get it out of the zone. Puck being fought for on the near side. Back to the point. The shot. And no screen in front. That's controlled easily by John Seuss.
St. Francis, they're in front of the net. They're looking for that third goal in the slot. They want that rebound.
And as much I know you see 3 goals on the board for the St. Francis, but to be honest, John Seuss has looked pretty solid early in this one. It's just really good St. Francis shots and a mixture of a little bit of lapses in the Crusader defense. People uncovered, have to clean it up. St. Francis still with 1:10 left on the power play. They have patience, waiting on the blue line. They come in, a shot is blocked. Still controlled. Cross-ice pass. Shot. A complete whiff by the St. Francis player, but they still control. 50 seconds left in the power play. They come in. St. Francis looking a little sloppy here. Looks like no one wants to shoot it. Out in front. And almost, it looked like a dangerous bounce off the pad of John Seuss, but he's able to control as the ref signals no goal. A couple St. Francis players looked like they thought that was across the goal line. Ref probably had a little better view of that one. No goal, still 3-1. 40 seconds left to go in the power play.
Canisius is giving them the space. They're letting them pass around the point.
And a little bit of trash talk there from the St. Francis player to Ryan Coyne. He says, I'm not exactly sure what Coyne said, but the St. Francis player reminds him, hey, you're down 3-1. Clearly no love lost between these teams. As we know, the last game on Sunday, there was a little bit of controversy with a hit by a St. Francis player. He got ejected. Charles Piggott was injured on the play. Got some stitches on his lip. So clearly animosity coming into this one. And these are clearly two teams that don't like each other. Good play by Gianni Vona.
5 minutes remain on the power play.
5 seconds, rather.
5 seconds.
And a good work by Canisius to kill off the penalty. A strong penalty kill for the Crusaders as the puck, St. Francis player was trying to pass it around the boards. Took a weird hop to the St. Francis goaltender where he had to cover up. Good work by Gianni Vona in the offensive zone.
Great penalty kill by the Crusaders. They got 2 minutes, 54 seconds left. See what they can do. Get some shots on that and end the period strong.
You have to imagine it would feel good if the Crusaders were able to cut this lead to 3-2 before this period ended. Around 2:45 left to go in the first. St. Francis will control in their own end. Almost a great cross-ice pass, but a good play back there by Schmidt. He's able to intercept the pass, and Canisius will start back out. It's Gianni Vona. He gets across, and a great chance by McCarty. He just fires it wide. Puck still in the St. Francis end. Good work by Piggott on the end line. St. Francis does control, however. A little bit of space to work with, and they will bring it back. Through the neutral zone. Nothing really doing there, however. And it's controlled by the Crusader defense. Gets it up to Coyne.
Big
huge hit in the open ice on Ryan Coyne by the St. Francis skater. And another shot on goal. Rebound. Rebound is fired wide.
Looks like Coyne went to the bench hurt in there. That was a hard hit.
He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Brutal hit in open ice. Shot by Morrow from the blue line. Looks like we have a delayed offsides. St. Francis will start back out. Good skating through open ice. 1:15 left to go in this high event first period. And another good hit by the Red Raiders. Used to play in St. Joe's. And a good counter hit by Milligan there, as this game, a very physical contest early on. Great pass up ahead, just out of the reach of DeLeo. Kept in. Griffin at the point, he fires one on net. Shot is blocked. St. Francis looks to push ahead, intercepted by Curtin. DeLeo gets it back to Griffin. Milligan controls, back over to Griffin. The Crusaders will look to get one final rush with 30 seconds left to go in the period. Pass again, just out of the reach of DeLeo. Turnover there by the Red Raiders. Good keeping by Curtin, but here comes the Red Raiders back.
20 seconds remain.
A slapper is blocked. Trubish there for the Crusaders, playing it on the near side. Good forecheck by the Red Raiders. Puck is out in front. It looks like we have a stoppage.
Oh.
A little bit of play after the whistle there. The St. Francis faithful not liking that one.
St. Franny's is in Canisius' face. They're frustrating him.
And we will have a penalty here assessed to Quinn Griffin. And he is not happy about that one. Canisius back to the penalty kill, down 3-1. Only 7 seconds left in this first period. Canisius one face-off win away from getting to the locker room. They don't win it, however. St. Francis plays with 3 seconds to go. The shot, the rebound, and it's just fired wide with 1 second left to go in the period. The buzzer sounds, and that'll do it for the first period. St. Francis leading 3-1. Ethan, what do you think Canisius needs to improve on to come back in this one?
Well, Canisius in general, they have to get some momentum going here. They're getting owned. Definition just describes the whole period as after the Quinn Griffin penalty, Franny's player blew a kiss to the Canisius bench. They want this game more. Canisius needs to come out with some more grit in the second period.
And we are back for some second period action after a high event first period, which saw 4 goals, 3 going to St. Francis, 1 going to Canisius. As the game on Sunday, the final score was 3-1, so already a much higher paced, faster, more high scoring game than we saw on Sunday. Possibly could be attributed to the bigger ice we're playing on today, Olympic rink in the Northtown Center. More space for offense, have to be conditioned. Ethan, what did you see in the first period? What do you think Canisius needs to do in the second period to get back in this one?
I saw a dominant first period for St. Francis. Canisius, they got to find anything. They got to get back into this game, no matter what it is. Whether it's winning the scraps in the corner or just making clean passes, they got to get back in this.
And just as a reminder to our audience, Canisius will start shorthanded to start the second period. As a penalty to Quinn Griffin, with 8 seconds left in the first period, St. Francis will have 1 minute 52 seconds to start the second period on the power play. Coyne wins the faceoff, but a good play by St. Francis. They will maintain possession in their own zone. A little bit of a sloppy pass. Still in the St. Francis end. And here they come. And a good play by Coyne. Great forecheck. Sloppy by the Raiders. And we have another penalty coming up to the Crusaders. This one will go on Ryan Coyne. And Canisius will be down 5-on-3. A huge opportunity coming up for St. Francis to extend their lead.
It's unlucky. Looks like Ryan Coyne was trying to get his stick, lift the Franny stick up, get the puck out, but lifted it too high, and he's got a penalty.
St. Francis will have 1 minute and 20 seconds on the 5-on-3. A ton of time as they win the draw. Canisius will go with Braun, Trubish, and Melligan to try to kill this 5-on-3. And a terrible pass by St. Francis. And the puck gets out of the Canisius end. A bad play there by St. Francis. And a break for the Crusaders. 1 minute left in the 5-on-3. St. Francis controls, looking to set something up. Down along the goal line, back in front. A great shot there. And
Looks
it's
like
off
hit the
the
post.
Seuss came over off the post. Another great pass. Out in front, the shot is wide. And he's just getting lucky here. St. Francis still controls. 30 seconds left. The shot. Looks like Seuss got a piece of that one. Good save. Went over the top of the net. And we have a stoppage of play. Looks like the puck got up into the back of the net.
28 seconds left until Canisius gets their extra man back, making it 5-on-4.
Canisius making a change. They'll go with Trubish, Piggott, and Aiden Ward now on the penalty kill. 20 seconds left. St. Francis still controlling the puck. They'll play catch at the point. They get it down along the goal line. Back up to the point. Works in a shot off the post again. St. Francis unlucky here. 2 posts on this 5-on-3. Only 5 seconds left. St. Francis needs to get a shot off here. The shot. Good save by Seuss. And we are back to 5-on-4 hockey. St. Francis still on the power play.
30 seconds remain in the power play.
St. Francis working it around. The shot. Good save by Seuss. Piggott down along the Crusader goal line. St. Francis still with the puck. Shot at the slot is blocked. Good block there by Ward. Another shot is deflected.
10 seconds left.
And it's fired down the ice. That'll, in all likelihood, do it. A huge kill on a 5-on-3 by the Crusaders. 1 minute and 20 seconds of 5-on-3 action. St. Francis hit 2 posts, had some good chances, but the Crusaders' defense stands tall. Huge that this game did not get to 4-1.
That's a big break for Canisius. Let's see how they work off of that.
And a dangerous play there by Uzinski. Works out well. And here they come. Uzinski gets over to Leduca. The shot deflected in front, and here comes St. Francis back to the Crusader end. Puck just off the stick of the St. Francis skater. And Canisius will start back out. It's Urban. He works around along the Red Raider goal line. He gets it back to the point. It's Schaefer. The shot deflected just wide by DeLeo. Puck kept in by Leduca. Gets it out in front. Still kept in. The shot on net. Good kick saved by the Red Raider goaltender. Good pressure of the Crusaders. And a dangerous hit along the far glass. Icing is called. Puck will go into the Red Raider end for a faceoff.
You got to be careful along the boards. You don't want to be 2 feet away from the boards and get hit, because then you're flying 2 feet into them.
Looked like it potentially could have been a boarding penalty there. Leduca lucky he didn't sustain an injury on that play. Luke Braun to take the faceoff for the Crusaders. He wins it. However, St. Francis will control and bring it out of their own end. Good play there by Curtin to get it back. He works in. Fires it in front, but a good play by the Red Raider defense. And they will start back out. Good play there by Trubish to break up the St. Francis rush. Griffin loses it behind the net. It's out in front. Went off the back of the net. Both teams looking a little tired here. They need changes fast. Out in front. Good play by the Canisius defense. DeLeo starts back out with Curtin. And here comes St. Francis again. They come back 2-on-2, maybe a 3-on-2. The shot is deflected over the net. Out in front. But Coyne is there to control. Up on the wing, it's Curtin. Here comes Ashton. The shot. Good kick save by the Red Raider goaltender. And here comes St. Francis. Pace really picking up here with 12 minutes left in the second. The shot right into the glove of John Seuss.
A lot of more space with this ice. There's a lot of fast breaks. You got to be careful.
You can already see, Ethan, the conditioning clearly a factor as both teams look gassed during that last shift. Coyne to take the faceoff. He wins it. But the St. Francis player was able to work through. Coyne has been rock solid on faceoffs today for the Crusaders. Great work by him. Puck still in the Crusader end, however. In the slot, the shot. And another good save by Seuss. Right into his midsection.
Canisius, they got to settle the puck in the Franny zone, move the puck around, and get shots low on the goalie. There's going to be rebounds, crash the net.
McCarty to take the faceoff for the Crusaders. It's controlled by the Red Raiders. And almost a great chance for the Red Raiders, but the puck was just out of the reach of their forward. Canisius with McCarty will come back out, looking to cut the lead in half to 3-2. Puck fought for on the near side. It's taken by St. Francis. Kept in. Great play there by Milligan. He shoots it. Puck is wide. And St. Francis controls and starts back out. They flip it in. Down below the Crusader goal line, where it's Milligan. He clears it up, intercepted by the St. Francis player. Good move in open ice. Still with it. Great pass. Good defense there. That's Charles Piggott with great speed for a defenseman along the right side. A shot. And a great play by Piggott there up the near side. A little Rasmus Dahlin-esque working through the Red Raider defense, getting a quality chance for the Crusaders. Just a testament to how much he is needed for this Crusader team, as he was questionable coming into tonight with an injury. But he has played, he has fought through it tonight, and he has played exceptionally well for the Crusaders. One of the few bright spots tonight. And here comes St. Francis, a 3-on-1. And they don't even get a shot off. sloppy play there for the Red Raiders as they had a 3-on-1 but failed to get a shot off, as looked like they held onto it a little too long. Tried to make a pass that wasn't there. Canisius controls behind their net. Long pass. Uzinski tracks it down. And Uzinski working along the far side, giving up a lot of size out there, however. And St. Francis controls. Ward passes around. No Canisius player there. St. Francis. And the puck all the way back. St. Francis goaltender will control a weird bounce. And it's Ashton getting to it. A dangerous play there. Good play by Schmidt to break it up. However, St. Francis still with it. Shot. Looked like it was off the outside of the post. Puck fought for below the Crusader goal line. St. Francis with it, a wraparound attempt. That goes off the pad of Seuss. St. Francis still with it, out in front. And Schaefer will control. He fires it back in to the St. Francis end. And another sloppy play by the St. Francis goaltender. Lucky that both of those opportunities stayed out of the net. Griffin controls at the point for the Crusaders. He shoots it. Good deflection. The shot out in front. A good opportunity there for the Crusaders, but they do not come away with the goal.
Looks like the goalie got a piece of it last second. He had a wide open net. Got to give credit to Franny's here. They're doing a great job of back checking. They apply pressure, and the moment Canisius gets out of their zone, their forwards back check. Canisius got to get up and into the play.
You can tell St. Francis plays a very physical game, but they also have a lot of speed. This is a very well-rounded, skilled St. Francis team. As they come in, a shot is blocked by Griffin. Good play there. Good play by Chicano to break up that opportunity for St. Francis. And Canisius will start back out. It's Coyne up through center ice. Takes a side. The shot in front. And a rebound there. Can't be controlled by the Crusaders. And here comes St. Francis. Very high-paced game here in the second period.
Great defense, playing the body.
And here come the Crusaders. And a timely change there. Canisius still with it. Out in front, it's deflected by the St. Francis defender.
Looks like there's a stick on the ice. Franny's player collecting a stick.
A little less than 7:30 to go in the second period. Canisius has not gotten a whole lot of chances here.
We got offsides.
Even offside.
Canisius is tired. They're struggling to get to the bench here. They got to make quick shifts.
We'll see if Coach Belcito can light a spark in his guys, as St. Francis has controlled play for the majority of this game. 7:18 left in the second period. Good play by there by Cardi. Fighting for the puck. St. Francis controls, however. Good deflection there. And back comes Gianni Vona. He clears in the St. Francis end. Puck back to the point. It's controlled there by Ward. St. Francis comes back. And we have a penalty coming up here to the Crusaders. Aiden Ward tripping Canisius. Back to the penalty kill.
Canisius, they're struggling the whole game. They can't get any momentum here. I mean, their fourth penalty now. They're struggling. They just need to stay afloat. Kill this power play. Kill this penalty kill.
And clearly, the penalty kill is not where you want to be, trailing 3-1. Canisius had a penalty midway through the first period. They had a penalty at the end of the first period, leading in the second period. That's where they got St. Francis got the 5-on-3. And now yet another penalty, this one committed by Aiden Ward. Just not what Coach Belcito wants to see out of his guys right now. Puck is cleared out in front of the net. Schmidt controls, and he sends it down. 1:30 left on the St. Francis penalty.
Canisius getting two fresh legs on the ice.
St. Francis coming through the Canisius zone. behind the net, out in front. Great play there by Uzinski to break it up. And LaDuca fires it down the ice. Nothing really happening so far in the St. Francis power play. A minute and change left. Looks like we have a set play called by the Red Raiders here. Nothing really materializing. Good fighting there by Uzinski. He gets it out of the Crusader end where it's played by a high stick. We'll have a face-off outside the Canisius end. 39 seconds to go on the power play.
We got a penalty here on the on Franny's for elbow to the head along the boards. Matty Uzinski putting the body on the line.
A big break there for the Crusaders as we will play 4-on-4 hockey for 39 seconds, and then it will be a Canisius power play for a little over a minute. 5:27 left in this fast-paced second period. Canisius trailing 3-1 to St. Francis. Needing a goal.
4-on-4. Even more space now on the ice. Taking 2 men off the ice.
Curtin with the puck. Plays it over to Griffin. Quinn Griffin knifes through the St. Francis defense. St. Francis will look to waste a little time here. Plays it up. Ref in the way. And here comes St. Francis. The shot. And it almost looked like it went in from this angle, but hit the outside of the net. Another chance for the Red Raiders. And Canisius needs to get something going here.
Canisius now has 5 men in the ice, 5-on-4.
Canisius on the power play, trailing 3-1. A goal here would be huge. 4:30 left in the second period.
Canisius getting a defensive change.
Aid Ward comes out of the box. DeLeo fighting for it with Luke Braun on the far side. DeLeo gets it. Over to Curtin. To Ward. To Piggott. And the pass is just off the stick of Curtin. And maybe a short-handed 2-on-1. The shot is wide. And Canisius has numbers 3-on-2. Opportunity here for the Crusaders. It's Curtin. He shoots it off the crossbar.
Maybe the goalie's helmet. High shot.
Canisius still with it.
14 seconds remain.
And the puck is cleared down the ice. That will do it for the Crusader power play. Huge missed opportunity there. 3:30 left in the second period. St. Francis leading 3-1. Here comes Urban with speed. The shot, he scores! What a shot from Urban.
That is what I'm talking about. They need a momentum here. They got it.
An incredible shot from Urban. He beats the St. Francis goaltender on the top left corner, and just what the doctor ordered for the Crusaders.
Looks like he was surprised that one went in. That was a great shot. That's exactly what they needed. They just need to cap off this second period on a high note.
Canisius has the puck back in the St. Francis end. St. Francis controls and brings it to center ice. And a breakaway here for St. Francis.
3 men.
And they score on a 2-on-0. And just like that, another goal for St. Francis. And it is 4-2 with 3:02 left in the second period.
St. Francis, they're back. They always seem to do a great job of responding.
A tough break there from the Crusaders, or for the Crusaders rather. A bad bounce off the stick of Trubish. Goes to the St. Francis player on a breakaway, turns into a 2-on-0. And they put one past John Seuss to make it 4-2. As Canisius, again, it was 2. Canisius cut the lead to 2-1. St. Francis immediately responded 3-1. Canisius cuts the lead 3-2. And again, St. Francis immediately responds to get their 2-goal lead back. We'll have icing here. Puck will go down to the Crusader end, or the Red Raider end, rather, for a faceoff.
2 minutes 40 seconds remain. Canisius, they gotta end off on a high note here. They finally feel like they can get back in this game, and in less than 30 seconds, St. Francis responds. They need anything they can get going into the locker room.
I believe if our statistics here are correct, Ethan, that last goal by Dan Urban is the 9th of the year for that highly explosive line of him, Uzinski, and Leduca. A great line for the Crusaders as their number 2 option.
We've mentioned it many times. That line finds a lot of success.
Good play by Vinny to keep it in. Schaefer along the near side. Gets it back to the point. It's Chicado. Coin out in front.
Loose puck.
Still kept it in. Schmidt a shot. That's blocked by St. Francis. Puck is still in. 2 minutes to go in the second period. A wrister on net. That doesn't get through. Coin fighting for it behind the St. Francis goal line. Still fighting for it. St. Francis cannot get it out.
Quinn
It's
Griffin
Schmidt.
checks in the game.
He calls for it, and a bad pass there by Vinny. Canisius maybe pressing a little. Good play by Griffin. He gets it back to Vinny. Vinny the shot. And a good play there by Vinny to just get it on net. St. Francis goaltender covers up. Canisius will look to set up something in the offensive zone to again cut a 2-goal deficit to 1. Luke Braun to take the faceoff for the Crusaders. He wins it. Ashton with a quick shot, wide. Piggott plays it at the point. He gets it down low to DeLeo. DeLeo working with Luke Braun. Puck is kept in. A shot there by Ashton. Wide. And St. Francis controls. A high pass. And another shot, and that's wide. Puck takes a weird bounce. And still out in front. As the puck took a odd bounce off the back of the Canisius net. Went right on the stick of a St. Francis player, but John Seuss makes the save in tight.
We got 48 seconds left. Canisius needs to get out of their zone here and get a couple. They could probably squeak in a couple opportunities here. 48 seconds seems fast, but it's plenty of time.
The high event line of Urban, Leduca, and Uzinski out now for the Crusaders, looking to get one last chance before the second period expires. St. Francis, however, will keep it in. Just over 30 seconds left in the second period. Shot is blocked by Urban. St. Francis still with the puck below the Crusader net. Pass is intercepted by Leduca. And Gianni Bona controls for the Crusaders. Good play there by the Red Raiders to deflect it. A little over 10 seconds left as Canisius controls behind their net. Probably not looking to start anything. A stretch pass, that'll go down the ice. No icing. Puck cleared in front of the net, a little bit of a desperation attempt by Leduca. And that'll do it for the second period. The score, St. Francis 4, Canisius 2. Most of the offense coming late in that period as a goal from Dan Urban, a nice shot top corner, cut the lead to 3-2. However, Canisius suffered a bad bounce, and the Marauders immediately put another one in the net to put their lead at 2 again. And we are back for some third period action. The way these two squads came out, I'll project in this third period a lot of hits and maybe a few goals.
Hopefully on the Canisius end they get some goals here. They are down 2 goals. We'll see what happens. I'm going to remind you again, there is a full moon tonight. There's a full moon. Anything can happen here. Anything can happen. It's a fresh period. Let's get a fresh start. Clean slate. They got 2 goals for a reason. Finish strong.
The St. Francis bench has a lot of energy as we start the third. Canisius has 17 minutes to reset. St. Francis has dominated most of this game. Canisius still has one more period to cut into this 4-2 lead and come home with a win. Puck in the Crusader end, a shot. And it's controlled by John Seuss. Good chance there for the Red Raiders. A little bit of a surprising quick shot, but Seuss is there. Face off from the Crusader end. Back to the point. Arister. And Canisius controls, and they'll start back out. It's DeLeo. Brings the puck down along the Red Raider goal line. And a weird deflection. Puck goes all the way in the Crusader end. But Melgen is there, and it will be icing and come back to the Red Raider end for a face-off. Canisius, in this third period, absolutely needs to capitalize on all the chances they get.
Yep, they can use a lucky bounce. They need it.
Ryan Coyne taking the face-off for Canisius. The captain will look to get a spark in his team. And a bad bounce just escapes the St. Francis skater. And out in front, looked like it went off Vona's skate.
Could have been ugly.
As Canisius can absolutely not afford to go down 5-2 here. That might not be a lead that they can come back from. A shot, Seuss makes the save. Back to the point. So far this third period looking an awful lot like the last two, with St. Francis generating most of the offense. A little bit of trash talk here with Chicado and some St. Francis players.
Looks like St. Francis, they want that extra goal. It's going to give them a good cushion. They're throwing pucks in front of the net. They're looking for anything here. Canisius need to settle the puck in the St. Francis zone and get shots on net. They need to own this period.
And I think normally you might see a team up 2 goals in the third, be a little more defensive, maybe go into a defensive shell. I don't think that's going to be the case here. Clearly a lot of bad blood between these two squads. I think St. Francis wants all the goals they can get. Griffin controls with the Crusaders. He'll send it around. It's Ward. Good play to get it to McCarty. Back to Griffin at the point. He fires a wrister, deflected just wide. Good hit along the boards by Ward. And it's controlled by St. Francis behind their own net. They'll start back out. Arid pass. Trubish fires it back in. And here comes LaDuca with speed. He shoots. Looked like his stick got caught while he was shooting. And Uzinski steals it. Good defense there by the Red Raiders, however. And they'll control through center ice. Looking to go up 5-2. Wrap-out attempt, a shot. And a great chance for the Red Raiders there, but an even better save out of John Seuss. 13:29 left to go in this third period. And Ethan, this third period is looking far too similar to the last two if you're the Crusaders.
Yeah, Canisius, they need to get anything right now. Lucky bounce. They need to get back into it. I've been saying it the whole game.
Braun, Curtin, and DeLeo out right now. For the Crusaders, it's DeLeo on the left side. He tries to make a move, but good defense there by St. Francis. Curtin down low, fighting for the puck. St. Francis controls, they'll bring it back out. Good move there, and a shot, a backhander, and the rebound, and that is off the post.
Looks like that went in. That was a fast shot. It hit the post, or I don't know if that went in. But the net was off. Canisius got a lucky break there.
And we couldn't really see from our angle. Puck either hit the post or went in, but St. Francis was celebrating like they had just scored. As a player wide open in the slot, however, the net was off. Ref blows the whistle, and Canisius lucky to only be down 2 at this point. Face-off is won by the Crusaders. It's Schmidt. He plays it over to Milligan. And it will be icing and come back in the Crusader end for a face-off. 13-17 to play in this third period. A little choppier of a game in this third period than we've seen throughout the game. Face-off is won by the Red Raiders. Good play there by Vinny Morrow. He comes up the left side with speed. Vinny Morrow turns, tries to fire a pass. It was deflected. Puck is cleared out in front. No Crusader home, however. Milligan with it. He clears it out in front. Coyne with the deflection. Fought off by the St. Francis goaltender. Good puck possession here from the Crusaders in the offensive zone. It's Milligan. Coyne has it. He fires it back to the point. It's Morrow. A wrister is a little wide. Deflected. St. Francis will control. Good back check there by Morrow and Chicado. However, a turnover. Milligan with a hit in open ice. Puck is played by Seuss. However, no Canisius defender in the area. Slapper from the point. Deflected wide. McCarty plays for Canisius. And the puck gets out of the zone. Canisius needs to generate some sort of offense here. 12 minutes to go in the third period. 4-2 St. Francis the score. And Canisius comes back, needing 2. And the pass is deflected, and back comes St. Francis. Griffin back for Canisius. Cleared in front of the net. No one home for St. Francis. And the puck goes all the way down into their own end. Good back check there by Ward. Gets it over to Vona. Shot is deflected. Another shot by Urban. A slapper. Goes high and wide. And the puck is cleared out of play by St. Francis. This is not like the NHL. If a defender clears it in their own zone, there is no penalty in high school hockey. Learned that in our last game.
We did.
Urban will take the faceoff for Canisius. He gets it to Leduca. Leduca fighting for it. Shot by Schaefer at the point. Goes around to Uzinski. Canisius still with it. Good play there by Trubish along the far side. He works through. I think there could have been a holding penalty there in St. Francis. No call. Trubish still with the puck. He clears it in. Puck will be played by the St. Francis goaltender. Good cross-ice pass here from St. Francis. Good play there by Schaefer. He clears it back in. And the puck is controlled with the glove of the St. Francis goaltender. It will be a face-off in their zone. Canisius with the change. Braun, DeLeo, Piggott, Milligan, and Curtin on now. Is a full both offense and defense change for the Crusaders, looking to generate some offense. Braun with the face-off. Won by St. Francis. Still in the St. Francis end, however. Now it's out, and we have a 2-on-1 for St. Francis. Piggott back on D. And a great play by Piggott to deflect the pass. And a wobbler on net is controlled by Seuss. A great play by Piggott there. And he has some words with the St. Francis player.
Canisius, they can't get in their emotions here. They got to stick to their game plan. They got 10 minutes left. They're doing a better job of getting shots on net. They got to get that lucky break.
Here comes DeLeo, working with Curtin. Pass is not there. St. Francis starts back out. The shot is deflected wide. Still in the Crusader end. Shot from the point is deflected by Piggott. And he'll get it ahead to Curtin. Ashton clears it in. Controlled by the St. Francis goaltender. A great play out in front. Vona's there at the point. He shoots. Up over the top of the net.
Looks like he wasn't happy with that shot. Skied it. That was a good opportunity.
The puck is cleared in the Crusader end. Vona's there. Pass just out of the reach of Coyne. Coyne plays it back to Vona. He gets it across. Schmidt. Back to Vona. He clears it in. Right in the stick of the St. Francis player. And we have a breakaway opportunity for St. Francis. In alone, the shot. What a stop by Seuss. He doesn't know where the puck is. Out in front, and they score. Looked like Seuss lost the puck. A shot fired on net. The rebound was right on the stick of a St. Francis player. Alone in front. And there is no mistaking that shot. 5-2 for St. Francis with 9:05 to play in this third period. And this one is looking like it might be getting out of reach of the Crusaders.
Sloppy defense for the Crusaders. They got caught with one defender, and he was hanging a little too high and created a breakaway, and no one really got back, and Seuss couldn't find the puck. You have to give him credit on the first save, though. You stopped the breakaway.
Uzinski fires one on net. Laduca's there. Shot is stopped. Out in front, almost a great pass by Laduca. Uzinski was creeping in on the back door, but the St. Francis defender intercepts it. Canisius now needing 3 goals. Needs to generate some offense. That puck goes off the stick of Quinn Griffin and goes out of play for a faceoff. 8:25 remaining in this third period. St. Francis leading 5-2.
Just looking at the benches, Canisius is very down. Franny's, they got all the excitement right now.
Clearly all of the momentum with the Red Raiders. We have a stoppage. Not
Redo the
exactly sure that was
face-off.
for.
Looks like someone jumped early on the face-off.
We'll do it again. St. Francis wins it at the point. Shot is fired on. Great block there by Braun. And it's up ahead to Ashton Curtin. And the pass by Trubis is just out of Curtin's reach.
Well, it's the story of the game. The opportunity was there, but couldn't get the puck to the stick. So close, but so far.
And now to make matters worse, icing on the play, and the puck will come all the way back down to the Crusaders' end for a face-off. Just not what they needed there. Braun to take it again. St. Francis wins again. They'll clear it into the far corner. Trubish is there for the Crusaders. He works with it behind his own net. Up ahead to Ward. Here comes Curtin. Pass is deflected. Curtin still with it. Fires one on net. Pad save. And the puck is flipped out. St. Francis controls. Looking to add to their lead. And a big hit along the near side boards. Fighting for it down low. Out in front. What a save by John Seuss with the shaft of his stick. Another chance out in front. It's loose in front. And Luke
Canisius
Braun
clears.
fires it down, and it will be icing.
Canisius, they're getting in trouble in their own zone. They can't get the puck out. They can only run around for so long.
More words being exchanged between the Crusader and St. Francis players after that last change. You can tell there's some animosity here. 7:15 to go in the third. Canisius trailing by 3. Needing goals, and they need them fast. Seuss will cover up again. Ethan, I think this game might be getting out of the reach of the Crusaders.
Sad to say, but it might. It is a full moon tonight. I'm not going to count it out.
Canisius going with their highly explosive line of Urban, Uzinski, and Luduka to try to generate some offense. 7 minutes to go. But Canisius just can't get the puck out of their own end. They finally do with Uzinski. But just surrounded by St. Francis players. And the puck dribbles right to the St. Francis goaltender. Well, he'll cover up. Looked like Urban got tripped up a little bit at center ice.
Yeah, I saw that.
Was taken out of the play.
Could have been a 3-on-2.
Good defense there by the Red Raiders. Hustled back and stopped any opportunity of a chance for the Canisius. St. Francis controls off the faceoff. And a big hit. Looked like a St. Francis player lost a stick. Puck is clear around the boards. St. Francis controls in their own end. They clear it in behind Seuss. Puck is clear around the boards and out of the zone. St. Francis controls. And a wide open ice. Canisius caught on a change. Cleared in front. The pass was not quite there. And Quinn Griffin starts back. A huge hit and open ice by the Red Raiders. And they will take possession of the puck. As St. Francis has definitely won the physicality battle all night. They have clearly established their will. And it looks like, and now we got a fight breaking out here. The game is getting chippy, and we got a fight here. We expected it coming into the third. These two teams clearly do not like each other. We had some pushing and shoving down around the Canisius goal.
Canisius, they got some pent-up momentum here. They gotta realize this is just one game out of the whole season. They gotta play smart here, and they gotta avoid injuries and just play smart in general. You don't win them all.
Looking like the penalty that led up to that was on Vinny Morrow. He'll go to the box. And the St. Francis player mocking the Crusaders on the bench. A little bit of profanity there. Not what you love to see. But again, these two teams, no love lost.
Looks like Canisius going back on the penalty kill.
And with only 5 minutes and 38 seconds left in this one. And Vinny Morrow has words for one of the St. Francis players from the penalty box. Some words exchanged that we cannot repeat on air. And this game might be getting out of the officials' control.
Canisius, they got to keep their heads out here. They played a good game.
And with only 5 minutes, 30 seconds left in this one, Canisius on the penalty kill for 2 minutes. It's not looking great right now. St. Francis will probably just play catch along the blue line here and in the corners just to waste time. Never mind, Arister on goal is stopped by Seuss. St. Francis looking to get one more dagger goal. Good puck move at the shot, and another goal for St. Francis. They have opened the lead up to 6-2 with 5:06 left in the third period on the power play.
Looks like the ref is giving the St. Francis coach a warning for his celebration.
Looked like the St. Francis player going to the box. I saw it down, was taunting the Crusader bench. And we have some St. Francis faithful in front of us saying, well worth it.
Going back to that goal, looks like we had the save there. Or maybe it was a deflection, but tipped up and went left corner in the net.
.506 again left in this third period. It will be a Canisius power play for the next 2 minutes as a taunting penalty was assessed to the Red Raiders. Canisius down 4. Perhaps maybe out of this one, but always good to generate momentum for the next games as, again, just one game in a long season. Well, maybe not so long with COVID, but long enough. Uzinski comes back for the Crusaders. He gets over to LaDuca. Back to the point to Griffin. Sends it over to Urban. The shot deflected. A good stop there by the St. Francis goaltender. LaDuca controls beneath the net. Canisius still with possession in the offensive zone. Urban gets it over to Uzinski. The shot is deflected. Canisius still with possession at their own blue line. The shot by Urban. A shot! He scores!
Second goal of the game. 2 great shots by Dan Urban.
And he gives a couple words to the St. Francis bench to let them know, hey, we might be out of this one, but you better still feel our presence here, as these two teams may meet again down the road. Perhaps a playoff matchup, as these are clearly, along with St. Mary's this year, the top of the Monsignor Martin. Curtin fires the pass to the front. It's deflected. Canisius still with possession. Down 3. Melligan a shot. It's wide. St. Francis player a little bit of cherry picking to get a 7th goal. Canisius controls, however. Curtin sends it back to the point. It's Braun. Sends it down low to Curtin. Braun with it. Backhander. And it's covered up by the St. Francis goaltender. And we have another penalty assessed. This one is going to the Crusaders again. It's Aiden Ward, his second penalty of the game. Slashing call on the play. 3:45 left. St. Francis 6, Canisius 3. And we have another penalty here. Ashton Curtin to the box. He's frustrated. Looks like he had words for the ref. And he will join Ward in the box. 6-3. And now we have a 3-on-5 for St. Francis. Clearly not where Canisius wants to be.
No, not at all.
This one, most likely a formality at this point. But again, Canisius looking to generate momentum for their next contests.
Looks like the original penalty was slashing on the goaltender.
And we have actually another person in the box for Canisius. This time it's Spencer DeLeo. 3 Canisius players in the box, as again, this one has clearly gotten out of the ref's control. as it probably wasn't caught in the audio of the broadcast. But take our words for it. There is a lot of words being exchanged between these two teams. And we have another penalty here. And the St. Francis bench is loving it. And this one, and we actually have a double penalty. It's Ryan Coyne and a St. Francis player going to the box. So the total stands now. We have 4, count them, 4 Crusaders in the penalty box and 1 St. Francis player in the penalty box.
You almost want them to just run the clock. This is getting excessive.
As Ethan, we said before the third period started, a lot of penalties, maybe some goals. Looks like our prediction has panned out pretty much as expected. The puck is fired into the Red Raider end. They'll start back out with the man advantage. Actually, the 2-man advantage, excuse me. 5-on-3. St. Francis playing catch. 1 minute to go on the 5-on-3. A shot is stopped by Seuss. Still with it, and they score again. A sharp angle shot. And a hat trick for the St. Francis skater. Extends the lead to 7-3.
St. Francis is padding the stats tonight. Looks like St. Francis player got a hat trick.
With 2:46 to go in the third period, St. Francis has taken a 7-3 lead on the Crusaders, who have really just been flat the entire night, have not been able to get that much offense going. A tough game for Canisius, and they'll look to bounce back moving forward. Good cross-ice pass. Uzinski shoots. Good save by the St. Francis goaltender with the pad. And here comes St. Francis looking for more. Good hit by Chicado on the near side glass.
So Joey Chicado and
we
the
got
St.
a fight breaking out here with Chicado and the St. Francis player. A glove came off.
Looks like Joey Chicado, they got tripped up and he was trying to get a stick and they're both pent up. He wasn't having it. Got a couple shoves in.
And he will go to the box along with the St. Francis player. This is getting way out of hand. Just not what you like to see. .220 left in this third period. 7-3 Red Raider advantage. And honestly, too many people in the box to count right now. And we'll have more people going, as I've never seen anything like this. From our angle, we don't have the best advantage of the penalty box here, but I'm seeing at least 4 Canisius players, maybe even a 5th.
Looks like 5. We got 5 in there.
Incredible. Not to mention 2 for St. Francis. Total of 7 people in the box. Unheard of. 2 minutes left. St. Francis on the power play. The shot wide. St. Francis looking to drive the nail in the coffin of the Crusaders.
Not taking their foot off the gas. Here goes Dan Urban.
5-on-3 here for the Red Raiders. Will take us almost to the end of this one. And here they come again. And a shot. A little wide. Stu might have gotten a deflection on that one. Quinn Griffin plays it ahead to DeLeo.
It's now 5-on-4.
Drop pass to Urban. A shot. Good stop by the Red Raider goaltender. And we have a 3-on-1 for the Red Raiders. Pass across the shot. Good stop by Seuss. And he will cover up. 1:17 left in the third period. Some players getting out of the box. Clearing out a little bit. I don't know if that's 5 people in the box. I don't know with COVID if that's the best idea, but we're very safe here at the Northtown Center.
Well, we got 53 seconds left on the penalty kill. They'll have a couple seconds with even strength before this game ends.
Into the slot for the Red Raiders. 1 minute left in the game. They are still not going down by wasting time. They're trying for 8.
Minute remains in the period.
Back to the point. Over the wing, a shot. A whiff by the Red Raider player. And Canisius fires it down the ice with 45 seconds left to play in this one. 7-3, St. Francis lead. And they'll coast to victory here.
Looks like we got another delayed penalty coming up against on Canisius.
Sorry to cut you off there, Ethan.
You're
Out
fine.
in front. And we do. The ref has his arm in the air. And this is, frankly, just getting ridiculous at this point.
This really dragged on the last, 4 or 5 minutes of the game? I mean, we've had at least 6 penalties within that time frame.
That's going to be a penalty to Sean Milligan for the Crusaders. A lot of back and forth between these two teams.
28 seconds remain in the period.
The bad blood started on Sunday with the Canisius win. It clearly has carried over to tonight. And this one has just gotten out of hand. We've had some mild fights. We've had some scrums. We've had some words exchanged. You name it, we've had it. 12.3 seconds left in this one. St. Francis will in all likelihood win 7-3. Two great teams. Two of the best the Monsignor Martin has to offer this year. And again, this could be a matchup down the road. And we have another chance in tight. Seuss makes the save. 3, 2, 1, and that'll do it for this contest. St. Francis bench celebrates their 7-3 win. And really this one, for the most part, was not competitive. Ethan, what'd you see tonight?
Well, Canisius, they had a hard time the whole night creating opportunities or staying out of the penalty box. Whenever it seemed they had any momentum, St. Francis did a good job of responding. You got to give them props.
And you wonder how much the larger ice here at the Olympic-sized rink played, as St. Francis were clearly able to use their speed. And some Canisius faithful behind me says we'll be back. Clearly no loss of confidence here, as the final score, St. Francis 7, Canisius 3. Thank you for watching. Again, follow us at Canisius Sports on Twitter. Have a great night.